Whoa. Alright. I'm still not... Or well... I should start by saying hello. Good evening, everyone. Or perhaps good morning. Or for one particular viewer that I know that I have, who may or may not be present today, good, very late evening, perhaps even good night. You may be asleep, but we appreciate you anyways, Paul. So yeah, again, hello. It is currently 4 minutes past 6 in the evening, Tuesday, June 18th. And I am here to do some Duolingo. Or well, I say it's just Duolingo, but I have actually been neglecting some of my kanji practice as of late, which is pretty bad because in my current state, linguistic recollection and memorization is pretty bad. So I'm hoping to rectify that by rigorous practice. Well, also, for some reason, for some odd reason, the stream was dying on me for a second there, but hopefully it works now? Maybe? Perhaps? Hopefully? Well, whatever. I know that some other streamers have been having issues with YouTube these past few couple of days, even though their Wi-Fi connection has been superb. So let's just hope that it is an issue on YouTube's part, and not on mine. I am here this wonderful evening with half a cup of coffee. This is, I think, my 6th cup of the day, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, it's probably too many cups, too much caffeine. I know that I'm gonna be laying in bed later, heart clapping fast as hell, but what do they say? YOLO. YOLO. Who cares? The clinic probably cares. But that's my problem. I'm sorry, clinic. Well, moving on. I've actually prepared, if it works. Yippee! It works. Windows, Notes, Notepad, OneNote. Yeah. So hopefully, I also have my pad here. Epic, it works. Hopefully, I should be able to do some kanji practice, but if it turns out untenable, well, I'll have to switch immediately to Duolingo. Let's just get into it with the first one. And because I'm blind, I'm very sorry for this. Because I am blind, I'm gonna have to zoom in quite a lot. I apologize in advance. And if there are any Japanese speakers in chat, that is very, very small. If there are any Japanese speakers in chat that would like to correct me on my absolutely terrible stroke form, then go ahead and roast me. Go ahead and play me. You are so right, Venusta, also known as Epic. I did summon you. It was actually really funny, you know, when I said Epic, I had you in mind. I was like, maybe I should give her a heads up. Maybe I should give them a heads up. Because, well, obviously, they also want to learn Japanese along with me. Because I'm pretty sure you've forgotten about as much as I have. We're both very, very lazy. Totally not exposing you. So maybe I should keep these within the boxes. We are both very lazy. As you can see from our if I were to check the Duolingo like friend quests. Yeah. If I were to check the Duolingo friend quest, then the both of us just keep popping in and out. All the time. Also, do excuse my terrible handwriting. I'm one of those Gen Zers that barely writes using pen and paper. I do advocate for using pen and paper every now and then because, you know, healthy and whatnot, but at the same time, do I live like I learn, or do I live like I teach? No. No, not at all. Maybe, sometimes. Do I do it when it comes to learning? Especially Japanese? No. I have a lot of opinions when it comes to learning languages, but mainly just due to theory, you know, aka due to school and whatnot. But all in all, I'm pretty terrible at keeping to my teachings. And that's Tomo. Also, the reading here next to this reading of friendly, this person, Jin, would be you. So Yu Jin. Moving on. I think this is the stroke order. I could be mistaken. Let's do that a little bit bigger for you guys. Just so you can see. A little bit better for the glass wearers in chat. Glasses wearers in chat. And this is cow? Question mark. As you can see, I forgot, but it seems to be right. And this would read, I don't think that's the right. Usi, I think. Most likely. As you can see as well, I don't have the most intuitive way of practicing kanji. It is like another great streamer whom can't keep myself from talking about literally all the time. Jufute Raden from Hololive Reglaws, who says that her way of studying kanji when she was a kid, because she has said that she's not the best at reading kanji, she just kind of memorizes it. She just kind of stared at all of them and just shoved them into her head, and that's sort of the path that I'm currently trying to take. Once again, teacher student. Yeah, see? Venusta knows. Forcing it through your brain by way of writing can never go wrong. Gyu niku. Gyu niku. I did not write what that was. Whoops. You are beef. Gyu niku. Cow schmeat. Is it working for me? I mean, maybe, probably. I mean, as you can see, I remember these two. So, like, if I can remember them, maybe the rest, maybe the rest will come back to me. And maybe all the other kanji that I've been learning for, I don't know, the past year or whatnot, half year. Maybe they still exist somewhere within this little brain. I think this is young. Pretty embarrassing if I'm wrong. It was not young. Oh, what a fool I am. In that case, like, my other two options are Boulder and Matter. I don't necessarily remember how to write Boulder. I think it's... Oh my god. I think it's something along, like, these lines. Something like that. So that means by, you know, way of, what's that called? Selective. Well, by, you know, forgetting about the other two options, that means that there's forgetting about the option Young and forgetting about the option Boulder, and that means that the only thing left is Matter. Not that I know how to read it, but condition term. Maybe I should write it up first. Maybe that'll help. But Migu, you're a second language. You're a second language teacher, or a future one. You're a second language teacher student. Don't you know any more intuitive ways of studying languages? Let me tell you a secret to learning languages, everyone. Certified by Migu himself. Everyone keeps saying that, oh, you know. What do they keep saying? They keep saying that, oh, you know, immersion is the most important quality to have when you're learning a language. I disagree. Immersion is not the most important aspect of learning a language. The most important aspect of learning a language is, drum roll, it is comfort. I don't think you can read that, but the most important aspect is comfort. Because no matter how much immersion you have, if there's no comfort, then your brain isn't going to be able to process all of that information that is being beamed into your little dome, into your little head. It's going nowhere. It's just going to bounce right off. Because, you know, us as human beings, if there's no comfort in any setting, our brains turn into little smooth pebbles. Any kind of information just bounces off. And here I am sitting on a YouTube stream doing kanji. Is there any comfort in that? A little bit. I'm in my room. But at the same time, a little bit nervous. I'm also trying to hide the fact that I can't remember what this kanji, how to read this kanji by yapping. This is condition. As you can see, Migu is not an adherer of writing on the lines. I feel like that is way too conformist. And I am an artist, so I'm leaving that. This is my artistic interpretation of how I removed something. This is my artistic interpretation of how to write properly. Condition. That is either shoken or jogen. It is. I'm guessing. Shoken. Sho? No, not Sho. Oh my god. Jo. Ken. I'm so sorry. Oh man. That's a little bit embarrassing, but who cares? Yeah, if I write it on the line, I give it too much attention. You are so right for that. I would never. And that's a few kanji. But most importantly, a few points of score removed from the app that I use to study kanji. Moving my drawing tablet out of the way and my mic into its proper position, I think it's time that we start doing some Duolingo. Yippee! Oh my god, that's amazing. Now, well, I'm not entirely sure if the sound works on Duolingo or not. And if it does, please be sure to tell me so that I can pause the BGM. Or, if not, I can just probably mute Duolingo if you prefer having the BGM over that. What app do I use? I assume to study kanji because Duolingo is right in front of us right now. I use Kanji Garden. Duolingo, my old friend, whom I haven't seen in months. Well, you see, the difference between you and I, Venusta/Epic, is that I have a 792-day streak. And yesterday totally wasn't a streak freeze because I forgot. No. Migu would never forget and use his 11,000 points to buy more streak freezes. No, he would never. Migu's way more clever than that. You see, I channel my laziness to carry me across the finish line. Well, let's start. Also, by the way, Section 4, Unit 11. Identify seafood. Let's recap this level with a reward at the end.
そのタコは海に帰った。
I don't remember it being this loud. Well, そのタコは海に帰った。You see, my brain had a little, like, you know when you accidentally do something, like do two things at once, and your brain just kind of short circuits. It's like, you know, when you're pushing down the lock button and the volume button on your phone and you take a screenshot. That's how it just felt. Anyway, そのタコは海に帰った. That octopus returned to the sea. Yippee!
カッパ巻きは食べますか?
You can hear Duolingo. Is it too loud? You don't mind. Well, I don't remember what the lady said.
かっぱ巻きは食べますか？
かっぱ巻きは食べますか？かっぱ巻きは食べますか？ Do you eat cucumber sushi rolls? Look at that. Look at
彼は
that.
ベジタリアンなので、かっぱ巻き寿司をたくさん食べます。
彼はベジタリアンなので、かっぱ巻き寿司をたくさん食べます。Because he is a vegetarian. He eats a lot of cucumber sushi rolls. I could turn down a little. Let's see if that works. Whoa. Let's turn it down a little bit more. And then raise. There we go. Raise the BGM a little bit. Maybe that works. Right. Also, a comment on Duolingo. In the future, I will not be using Duolingo anymore. Simply because they are moving on to a model where they... Oh, I should preface by saying that I'm currently subscribing to Duolingo, and my subscription runs out in August. Oh. Wait, you can see that? Uh-oh. 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 That's kind of awkward. Oh well. Shouldn't be anything bad. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, I should preface by saying that I'm currently subscribing to Duolingo, and the subscription will run out at the end of August this year. And the reason why I will not be renewing my subscription is because they are moving on to an AI-based model. Meaning that they will fire a lot of their human software developers, translators, and linguists in favor of moving on to garbage, like a new garbage AI-based learning model that I just do not agree with, because I believe that linguistic development and linguistic, interaction is built on human interaction. And a computer / AI just can't replicate that in any way, shape, or form. And I also don't agree with the fact that innocent workers should be laid off from the work for a platform that they've spent many, many years building, cultivating, and assisting. I just can't, in good conscience, support that. Yeah, that sucks. Moving on. So I will use it right now because I still have my subscription running until, to repeat, the end of August. So I'll make use of Duolingo until then.
イカには10本の足がある。
イカには like squid have 8. Is it 10本? Oh. は10本の足がある。Squid have 10 legs? Yeah. Look at that.
ここには足が8本ある。
箱には足が8本がある。Oh, 8本ある. There's no がある there. That's interesting. The same year sub I accidentally bought. Oh. I actually... Like, I think I accidentally bought the yearly subscription the first year that I was using it. So that would be 2 years ago. But then after that, I was like, oh, well, fuck it. I'm gonna continuously use it anyways. Like, might as well just keep it running on the yearly subscription. So the first time, accident, yes. Second time, No accident. タコには足が8本ある。Octopuses have 8 legs. And also, like, the difference between octopuses and squids, is that generally, or is that just the legs? Like, the amount of legs? I'm not sure. I think I used to know this, but I forgot.
寿司か刺身が食べたい。
寿司か刺身が食べたい。寿司か刺身が食べたい。I want to eat sushi or sashimi.
海苔を食べたのは初めてです。
海苔を食べたのは初めてです。This is... Oh, the first time I have eaten seaweed. Oh, that would be roasted seaweed, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they do that, they make that distinction. Yeah, they do. Also, yeah. カッパ巻きは食べません。カッパ巻きは食べません。Octopuses have 8 legs, and squids have 8 legs and 2 tentacles. So, what's the difference between a leg and a tentacle in that case? Is it like the shape or function, or are they kind of the same thing, but also not? I'm curious. I will make octopus sashimi for dinner. Ooh. 晩ご飯にタコ刺身を作ります。Yeah, it's probably going to be a niwa and not just a ni. Oh! Yeah, it was a niwa, but I don't think they care. 朝ごはんにはタコの刺身を作ります。Okay. You know, I still kind of suck at prepositions, so maybe I should pick up the workbook that I have for next time instead of doing Duolingo that really only teaches you vocabulary. It's kind of funny they don't really work on grammar that much. Sadly. The location of the suckers. Tentacles have a single sucker on the end. Arms have them everywhere. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. That Venusta. Thank you. Venusta 1832 June 18th, 2024. Thank you very much for your contribution to my brain. Squids have 10 legs. イカは、ごめん。イカには、足が、足の、no, wait. I think my brain got ahead of me for a second there. Like my frontal lobe just decided to go into hyperdrive and the rest of my being was just left behind. イカには10本の足がある。Aha! Yippee! I ordered 4 slices of sashimi. 刺身を10... Did I just say 10 to remove my future teaching license? I don't deserve it. 刺身を4切れ. Actually, I don't remember. 4 slices. 切れ. 4切れ. 刺身4切れを No, wait. 刺身を4切れ注文しました。注文した。We did it. How about squid? イカは、
はい
かがですか?
でか
I hate that one. イカはいかがですか? It's like the, there are, what was it? There are two chickens in the garden. にわにわにわ鳥がある? Wait, にわにわ鳥がある. Ugh. That hurts to say. Thank you for the kiss. Perfect lesson! No mistakes, but I definitely lost some of my dignity. But that's fine. 793, don't look at Monday. Nothing happened on Monday. Prove you're a legend. No, I don't think I will. Give me my treasure chest? Treasure chest. Takarabako. Takarabako is treasure chest. Thank you, Dragon Quest, for teaching me that. Personalized practice. Oh yeah, story, now that I mentioned Dragon Quest. There was actually a period, I think last year, during the summer before I got into the hell that is doing History University, where I actually wanted to immerse myself in the Japanese language. And I did so by, thinking that, oh, maybe I'll be able to learn Japanese in the same way that I learned all the other languages that I speak. Namely by playing video games. And, failing my way through them. And so, I set the game with a mod to the Japanese language. So that would be both the voice acting, which is standard, I think, but also all the in-game text. Now, let me tell you, there may be furigana, like there may be the text above the kanji that tells you the reading, but if you don't know a word, you're not going to be able to understand it anyways. So I spent a lot of time with Google Translate. And I learned a lot of words. But that was past Migu. Today's Migu only remembers from Dragon Quest Takarabako, which is treasure chest, and te ni ireta, as in you picked something up. I think it's hard to play games because there's the added level of what the fuck is this kanji? You are so real for that. Because it's like, it's one thing being able to read something out loud. Like, if you see, like for me for example, if I see sushi written in katakana, or hiragana for that matter, I'll be able to go, oh yeah, fuck, that's sushi. But if you write it in kanji, if there's no context surrounding it, if I'm not at a conveyor belt sushi restaurant or something, I'm not going to be able to read that. I haven't memorized that. I'm just going to stare at it and be like, fuck. Where's DeepL? Where's Google Translate? Moving on, my personalized practice, you're going to be able to see what problems I've had recently. And recently, let me tell you, I've done essentially only one lesson per day, which is the characters one. Like, I usually just go to the hiragana and katakana, and I do that. I don't do any actual quote-unquote lessons. But, let's get into it.
今日はすべてうまくいった。
今日はすべてうまくいった。Everything went well today.
妹は科学を専攻している。
妹は科学、
妹は科学を専攻している。
ああ、妹は科学を専攻している。
専攻している。
科学。So, I think 科学 is chemistry. So my little sister is studying research in chemistry? Majoring in chemistry.
君と比べて僕はこのゲームでは初心者で。
君と比べて僕はこのゲームでは初心者です。Compared with you, I am a novice at this game. Not painting. Go away. Game.
別の駅で乗り換えた。
別の駅で乗り換えた。別の駅で乗り換えた。I got off on a different station? I got off at a different station. I transferred at another station. Ah. Very important distinction. Hiragana page, my beloved. Hiragana katakana page, my beloveds. If you're ever sitting on the train, you have absolutely nothing to do. Just lose your mind. Lose your mind trying to memorize katakana and hiragana on the Duolingo app. I transferred to another plane in Tokyo. Tokyo ni 別の飛行機で乗り換えた。I don't think there's supposed to be a de there, but yeah, fuck. 東京で別の飛行機でに乗り換えた。
彼女は医学を専攻しています。
彼女は医学を専攻しています。He is majoring in medical science. It should be medical science because I'm pretty sure that this E, the E in igaku is the same as the E in isha, meaning doctor. Yeah.
医学を
Igaku. They have kanji too, but I really don't like how they do fill in the blank strokes part. Me neither. They also usually don't tell you what the kanji is. They just go repeat it. Yeah.
暗証番号を押しました。
暗証番号を
暗証番号を押しました。
押しました。暗証番号。暗証。So 番号 is like address or something. And I think 押しました is like to tell someone. Oh, okay, so this would be enter, and 暗証番号 would be your PIN. Now, I won't lie to you. This might be personalized practice, but I don't think I've ever seen 暗証番号 before. I don't think Duolingo ever taught me how to say PIN in Japanese before. But this will be added to the memory bank, which coincidentally is located right next to the trash bin in my brain. So I unfortunately can't. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't guarantee that I'm going to remember it. すべての葉が赤や黄色になった。赤や黄色になった。All the leaves have turned red and yellow. All the leaves turned yellow or red and yellow.
君の暗証番号を教えてください。
There it is again. Now I remember. Look, they force it into your brain again. Nihongo desu. Welcome, Shiro. Welcome back. I am so sorry that I missed your stream earlier. I was actually sat outside celebrating my mother's birthday, listening to my younger cousins scream about, I think, Hot Wheels. Not sponsored. He was screaming about Hot Wheels, and I brought up my phone, I think, an hour and a half or so after you started, and I saw, shit, Shiro's live. And I missed it. Migu, do I have more issues with Duo? It regularly updates its courses, but oftentimes it would add words to units you've already done. Or even worse, moved old words to future units. That is very true. Excuse me. Yeah, that's something that I've noticed as well. I think my mic might be a little bit too loud there, but okay. Yeah, unfortunately that's something that I've noticed as well. Is that they usually update their courses without warning, which makes it so that sometimes, as you mentioned, some words are moved, like some words that you might already have done are moved to future units, and words that you've never ever seen before are moved to prior units. Which makes your, what's the word I'm looking for? Your progression stall. It's sort of, it jitters a bit, jumps back, because you're so taken aback by a word that Duolingo considers to be not necessarily beginner's level, but something that you should already know. And they throw it into a future unit again, because they think that, you've obviously gone back to the units that you did a year prior to this one. You've obviously jumped back to those and redone them so that you can learn all these new words that we haven't shown you before. And you fail that new lesson that you're on. You fail those words because, well, Duolingo is kind of dookie, kind of caca-poo-poo, in that sense at least. Going to listen to the VOD yet? Later. Gonna spend time with family. I hope you have a wonderful time. The VOD will always be here waiting for you. I'm really happy that you could pop in.
君の暗証番号を教えてください。
君の暗証番号を教えてください。
番号を教えてください。
Please tell me your PIN. Why? I'm trying to think of a situation where I would ever ask someone for their PIN. Is this like one of those situations where, I'm trying to get into your credit card, and I need those delectable, lovely numbers on the back of your card. I will phone you up. I will go, hey, 君の credit card をもらいます。No, もらいます would be to give. を持っています。君の暗証番号を教えてください。I don't think I'll ever ask that. But regardless, give me the 4 numbers on the back of your bank card.
昨日、医学の授業に出席しましたか？
昨日、医学の授業に出席しましたか？出席
に出席しましたか？
昨日、医学の授業を、fuck me, wait. Glasses, back on. We're going back into full study mode. 昨日、医学の授業に出席しましたか？ Did you attend the medical science class yesterday?
今日は会議があります。
Oh god. Oh no. They removed the furigana. How will I be able to read now?
今日
Oh. They'll just tell me. Thank you.
今日は会議があります。
今日は会議寝室 I'm sorry. This is 英語。
英語
Good. I wasn't wrong. 今日は
今日は会議があります。
会議があります。
会議があります。
Keep them on or I'll go blind. You know, you make a rather compelling point. I'll have to keep them on. I'm sorry, Epic. My little sister's majoring in chemistry. 妹は医学を専攻している。妹は科学を専攻している。
日本はアメリカに比べて小さいです。
日本にはアメリカ。
日本はアメリカに比べて小さいです。
日本はアメリカに。One second. Right. I'm sorry for the very abrupt be right back screen. My dad was knocking on the door. Funnily enough, actually, the other day we set up a TV on the wall inside of my room, and my wall, being fragile as it is, had the screws that were connected to the TV, or from the TV that were connected to the wall, actually got loose and the TV fell off. And so we had actually not necessarily set a time, but we actually prepared today that we were gonna set it up again. And so my dad knocked on my door, tools in hand, ready to fix it now. But unfortunately, I had to turn him away. I'm very sorry, Dad. Later. 日本はアメリカに something 比べて
日本はアメリカに比べて小さいです。
比べて小さいです。Japan is small compared to America. Yeah.
会議は何時からですか？
会議は何時からですか？
何時からですか？
From what time is the meeting? Boom. Japan is small compared to the US. We just did this one, and I obviously remember. 日本はアメリカに比べて小さいです。Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I transferred to another plane in Tokyo. You see, I failed this one earlier, but this time, I remember. 東京で別の飛行機に乗り換えた。別の飛行機に乗り換えた。There we go. Listening star. I completed 7 listening challenges. Don't look at my score. It's not important. I ranked up to number 5. That's the first time in like several months. Yippee! More personalized. The bee settled on the flower. 蜂が 鼻に止まりました。止まりました would be like stopped on it, so that's probably it.
止まりました。
止まりました。
彼の小説はわかりにくいです。
彼の小説
彼の小説はわかりにくいです。
はわかりにくいです。His novel is difficult to understand. His novels are difficult to understand. Plural. How would I know that? Don't know. I saw a giant bee. 巨大の巨大有名 is like famous, I think. Giant. Oh, it is 巨大。巨大な蜂を見た。巨大な蜂を見た。
大阪行きの飛行機に乗りました。
Let me drink some coffee. My voice is getting a little bit hoarse. You know, Epic, you would know what B was in Japanese if you continue doing your lessons. Ch. SMH. I can't remember what they said. Let me listen to it again.
大阪行きの飛行機に乗りました。
大阪行きに飛行機の大阪行きの飛行機に乗りました。I got on the plane bound for Osaka. Yeah. Yeah, I've got you now. I've got you. You're not running. The train bound for Kyoto is at track number 1. 京都行きの電車は一番線です。I think. Yeah. 京都行きの電車は一番線です。
蜂が花に止まりました。
蜂が花に止まりました。Yippee. It's also really funny how they write B in katakana. That is katakana, right? I keep mixing katakana and hiragana together. My brain, let me totally not look that up on my phone. Yeah, they write in katakana. That's interesting. Accidents happen. 事故は起こる。Wait, 起こる isn't that to get mad? How? Happen. 起こるものです。起こるものです。Maybe? 事故は起こるものです。Oh, wait, so that would be accidents are things that happen. I see. 食べ物は注文できます。食べ物は注文できます。食べ物は注文できます。We can order food. Yeah, I also know that they use katakana for borrowed words, but I don't really know, like, would be a borrowed word? Did they not have bees in Japan prior to, I don't know, exposure to the West? They must have. So I'm kind of curious to know if the word for bee prior to that introduction would still have been hachi, but written in some other way. Or if it was some other word completely. I'm curious. I'll look that up after stream. Put that on the shelf. それを How do you say shelf? 棚。棚に入れて。
すみませんが、この肉は食べにくいです。
Yeah, hachi isn't in any language that I speak either. Like, B in Swedish would be B. And in Spanish it would be... I can't remember. Translate, help me. B, abeja. Yeah. So, well, we're at an impasse. すみませんが、この肉は食べにくいです。Excuse me. This meat is difficult to eat. SMH. I was trying to come up with a clever quip, but I just couldn't. What is Spanish? What's it in Spanish? Abeja. I know that now. There's there's a stream delay on my part. I totally knew it. I totally knew it. That very long pause and me asking for translate, that's just a figment of your imagination. Don't check the VOD later. That never happened. The train will soon arrive in Kyoto. 電車は soon. Soon. 間もなく京都に到着します。電車は間もなく京都に到着します。
電車は間もなくここへ来ますか？
Forgetty beam. 電車は間もなくここへ来ますか？ Will the train come here soon? Question mark. I did not order this. これは注文しませんでした。これは注文しませんでした。Why does this look wrong? Is it wrong? Apparently it's not wrong. これは注文しませんですか？でした。Fuck! Goodness.
それを棚に入れて。
それを棚に入れて。Put it on the shelf. Put that on the shelf.
事故は起こるものです。
事故は
事故は
起こるものです。
起こるものです。
Accidents happen. Exactly. Accidents happen. Like me, totally not. This would never happen. Totally not forgetting words in Spanish. I would never. That has never happened. Also, Chad, come down a little bit. Come down. Oh, that's what it looks like. This is probably not something that I should do during stream, but I'm sorry. I'll fix that later. It can look scuffed for now. 事故は起こるものです。Accidents happen. Whoa!
おかしなことを言ってもいい。
おかしなことを言ってもいい。You may tell me strange things. おかしなことを言ってもいい。Oh! Can I say something strange? Well, do you remember how to say pin in Japanese? 'Cause I don't. Should I have written it down? 100%. Did it not even cross my mind? Also 100%. Shiroi wine o nonda.
白
Shiro ワインの これ白のワインの飲んだ。えあ、飲んだの Of course. I thought it was kind of weird that there was no left over, but yeah, no. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense.
いい教育を受けた。
いい教育を
受けた。
受けた。I received a good education. Me too. Oh my god, we have so much in common,
今日の授業
Duolingo.
を始めましょう。
No, never mind. No, we don't. I value my workers. 今日の授業を始めましょう。Let's begin today's class. Whoa, we're doing that. Is the
箱の中
class
のリンゴの数を数えてください。
that was long? Is today's class very unorganized? Yes. 100%. Okay. Let's listen to that again.
箱の中のリンゴの数を数えてください。
箱の中のリンゴの数を数えてください。Please count the number of apples inside of the box, I think.
箱の中の
リンゴ
リンゴ
の数を数えてください。This is also one of those incredibly annoying sentences to read. 箱の中のリンゴの数をFuck. 箱の中のリンゴの数を数えてください。数えて。箱の中のリンゴの数を数え。You know what? Let's just leave it. Yeah, please count the number of apples inside of the box. If you drink alcohol, you should not ride a bicycle. But you know, riding a bicycle when inebriated is so much fun. You're a bear. Bears can't ride bicycles. What do you know? They're teaching you how to read math problems. When are they gonna tell me how many watermelons Steve bought? I have to know. Miyamoto waスイカをwhat would that be? Never mind. I don't know the counter for watermelons. That's future Migu's problem. Future Migu will have to pick that one up. If you drink alcohol, you should not ride a bicycle. No, wait. No. Go away. Go away. 酒をお酒を乗って乗って Fuck. If 飲んだらthis is no for riding.
No.
Oops. I was looking for the no for drinking. So 飲んだら自転車は乗っていけません。No. No. お酒を飲んだら自転車に乗ってはいけません。Goodness. お酒を飲んだら自転車に乗ってはいけません。Yippee! Thank you, Duolingo.
弟は切手をたくさん集めた。
弟は
たくさん
Go away. My frustrations, they're surfacing. 弟は
弟は切手をたくさん集めた。切
手
手
をたくさん集めた。My little brother collected a lot of stamps. Oh my god. You know, stamps are pretty, but I've never really understood the need to collect things. It's a very fascinating hobby, and it isn't. I will say that it is incredibly interesting and even a little bit cool seeing people have, you know, their massive collections of random things, whether that be coins or stamps or, you know, slightly weird taxidermied animals. Or if that is, cough cough, hololive acrylic stands. 弟は切手をたくさん集めた。Please count the number of apples inside the box. Whoa! I know this one. 箱の中の Wait. 箱の中のリンゴの Wait. 箱の中のリンゴの数を数えてください。箱の中のリンゴの数を数えてください。You were collecting coins for the Olympics in 2012? 2012? That was 12 years ago. What happened to the coins? Did you just like stash them somewhere? Dig them down in the yard? I need to know.
息子は日本で教育を受けた。
息子は日本で教育を受けた。My son got his education in Japan. Yeah, received an education in Japan. My little brother collected a lot of stamps. 弟は切手をたくさん。I'm sorry. Oof, goodness. Let me get a drink real quick. There we go. 弟はたくさん切手を集めた。
弟は切
手をたくさん集めた。
教科書を閉じてください。
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 Actually, I can't recall what 閉じて means. To close. Migu for gore. I still have them. There was a book specifically for it. I didn't complete it. I did the old-fashioned way through change, hoping this was a rare 50 pence. I see. A rare 50 pence from 2012.
彼の話にはおかしなところがある。
It's actually really interesting. Wait, so... Okay. Wait, so you swapped coins with people? Or like you... I'm trying to... Wait, don't look at your typos. I'm very sorry. I'm trying to figure out... Wait, so you changed... Like, you swapped coins for other things? Or you swapped... I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand. I'm invested now. 彼の話にはおかしなところがある。Wow. There is something fishy about its story. 彼の話にはおかしなことがある。ところがある。Isn't ところ like
おかし
place?
なところ。
Yeah, place. おかしなところ。So おかしなところ is like something strange or fishy. Oh, when you buy something with cash, you could change. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
勉強を始めましょ
勉強を始めましょう。
う。勉強を始めましょう。
Maybe I should have opened the stream by saying this. Maybe I should have said, let's start studying. Please close your textbooks. 教科書を閉じてください. Please close your textbooks. Did you drink the white wine? Back to this one. Previous mistake. I'm so sorry, Duolingo. 白ワインを飲んだの?
だの
白ワインを飲んだの? Did you drink the white wine? I could ask so many people this question because when I went to parties when I was younger, yes, I went to parties, even though I was a bocce. I used to bring white wine because I fucking love white wine. And, you know, when you just put alcohol in the kitchen without labeling it, people will just grab it. Teenagers will just grab it without asking. And so I was left with not a lot of white wine. So back then, I could have asked them, 白ワインを飲んだの?僕の白ワインを飲んだの? With a very, very sad tone in my voice, I should have asked them. They would not have known. But I would have felt good about myself because I could say something in Japanese and they couldn't. Fools. Epic, Venusta, you should try white wine. It is delicious? Question mark. I don't know. I feel like it's either an acquired taste for old people or something you just kind of like the first time you try it.
先生の説明は全然わかりませんでした。
先生の説明は全然わかりませんでした. I did not understand the teacher's explanation at all. The teacher's explanation at all. 先生の説明は全然わかりま、fuck me. You know, let's just move
頭
on.
が硬すぎますよ。
I'm too embarrassed to continue.
頭が硬すぎますよ。
頭が硬すぎますよ。
頭が
硬すぎますよ。
よ。
You're too stubborn, you know?
来週
Yippee
空いてる日ある。
来週空いてる日ある。Do you have a free week? Or 来週空いてる日ある。Do you have a free day next week? Or a day off? 来週空いてる日ある。わきらま。No, don't look at it. Don't look
こ
at
の
it.
席は空いていますか？
この席は空いていますか？
この席は空いていますか？
席 seat. Is the seat free? Is the seat taken? Is the seat available? I suppose that's a better way of putting it. You're too my god. What is happening to my speaking? You're too stubborn, you know? 頭が硬すぎますよ。頭が I just said the word. Why can't I remember it? 硬すぎますよ。
肩すぎますよ。
There we go.
うさぎを2羽飼っています。
うさぎ
お
に
2羽
は飼ってい
飼っていま
ます。
す。
I have 2 bunnies. Rabbits. Fuck. Wait, so what's bunny? If rabbit is it just bunny? Maybe. Usagi o ni wa katte imasu. I'm losing my English too. I'm losing every language I speak. Give them back, please. I kind of need them. Let's work together. 一緒に。頑張りましょう. Isn't that like, let's do our best together? Let's work together. 仕事をしましょう. 仕事しましょう. Wow. 一緒に頑張りましょう.
助けて、誰かが必要
Thank you,
だ。
Duolingo. Bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit.
助けて、誰かが必要だ。
助け. It's so dead. It's so dead. It's so awkward. 助けて、誰か必要. What did they say?
助けて、誰かが必要だ。
誰かが必要だ. Help me. I need someone. My God.
助けて、
誰かが必要だ. Help! I need somebody. 助けて、誰かが必要だ. I have two rabbits. うさぎを2羽飼っています. What? I was looking at the manga. I'm
彼
sorry.
女の説明は分かりやすかったです。
彼女の
彼女の
説明は分かりやすかった. Wow. 安かった. Oh.
彼女の説明は分かりやすかったです。
です.
です。
Gotta add the keigo, you know, gotta be polite, gotta add the des. The desu. 彼女の説明は分かりやすかったです. Her explanation was easy to
彼
understand.
女には助けてくれる友達がいませんでした。
Okay, that sounded like a lot. Let's break it down. 彼女には助けてくれる友達がいませんでした.
彼女
She,
には
whoops, she did not have, wait, never mind, let's not break it down. I can't break it down. 彼女には助けてくれる友達がいませんでした. Let's start by she did not have friends to help her. That should be it. Yeah. 彼女には助けてくれる友達がいませんでした. She did not have any friends to help her.
はい、頑張ります。
はい、頑張ります.
はい、頑張ります。
The amount of times that I've told this to my Japanese exchange student friends is uncountable. Immeasurable. There's just too many times. I think they started feeling a little bit worried when I started coming to the language cafe fairly late, very infrequently, and I would sit down and probably look very tired and very stressed out, and they would, you know, they were so kind to me. They were incredibly kind to me, and they would always tell me, Migu, 頑張ってください. And I would always go before leaving, はい、頑張ります. I'll do my best. I am gambarang. I'm doing my best. What is it like outside? I wouldn't know. Let me look at the window. Cloudy. But incredibly warm inside of my room, but it is cloudy outside. Actually went on a walk earlier today. As I said I would on Morning Migu. Went out on a walk. It was lovely. I even posted a picture on Twitter. I am gamba doing my best. 外はどんな感じですか？外はどんな感じですか？
背中に痛みを感じますか？
You see that? Oh, you see that? Holy shit. My bad. I'm so sorry.
背中に痛みを感じますか？
背中
背中
に
に
痛みを感じますか？ Do you feel a pain in your back? 背中に痛みを感じますか？ Do you feel pain in your back? Me, Migu, yes. I feel a pain in my back.
外はどんな感じですか？
外はどんな感じですか？
どんな感じですか？
What is it like outside? How's the weather outside? Doo-doo. The blue is vanishing, now it's just cloudy. No! The weather is kind of cock-a-doodoo, but hey, I got to wear a thick sweater out of my walk because it was only 14 degrees. So I wasn't too unhappy, I was pretty glad. Yippee! My lower back, man. Am I aging already? I think the answer to that is yes. Unfortunately, we age. There is, of course, beauty in aging, but if I was Frieren, I would... Apart from being very sad, I would also be very, very old, but without the aching pains that come with being old. I would just be silly little hag, silly little elf grandma. And I would go on my silly little elf adventures. Let's do one more before closing off stream. No, I don't want to be senile. No, early onset Alzheimer's. No, what a shame. Takoyaki wa suki desu ka? Takoyaki wa suki desu ka? Toro is fatty tuna, I think. Takoyaki wa suki desu ka?
ガリは無料です。
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 Oh, goodness. I have still not watched Frieren, I'm sorry. Well... Cancelled. I'm sorry. We can't be friends anymore. That's a lie. That's a total lie. But still, I recommend that you watch it. It is very beautiful. I watched it with my dad and we totally did not cry on like every single episode. And I totally can't guarantee that you most likely will too, knowing you and your preferences. The cat ate 2 shrimp. You fucking bastard. Give me my shrimp back. Neko wa ebi o 2匹食べた。2匹、not 匹。Fuck. 猫はエビを2匹食べた。Oh, let's see. Nigiru is that one. 心臓。
心臓
I know that one from Attack on Titan, as most fucking weebs probably will too. No. Nodo. Nodo is throat. So no is brain, I'm pretty sure. I think that's number 6. Hiza. Hiza is... Wait, hiza makura. That is thigh... Not knee pillow. Knee pillow. Don't ask me how I know that. So no is 0, because chi, also known as blood, is 9. That could only mean one thing. Yeah, you know, when I mentioned preferences, I totally wasn't thinking about a certain other certain other genre of anime. But knowing you, there is nothing I can recommend because you've already seen it all. Which is why I recommend something that is outside of that preference, which is Soso no Frieren. You can hear Korone say what Hisamakura. Ah, Nodo Bodoke. I don't know what Nodo Bodoke means. I just know Nodo is throat. Nodo ga itai. Ima, Migu no nodo ga itai. Right now, Migu's throat hurts. Just a teeny tiny bit. Because I normally don't speak this much in a day. Funnily enough, I bought 20 sheets of roasted seaweed. Taco is squid. Nifun. Bubunteki. Bubunteki's part. Ka is to buy. Jumai is 10 sheets. Ah, nori. There it was. Fuck me. Nori o 10枚買った。Nori o. Fuck, it said 20. Never mind. Let's see. Nigiru. Nemuri. Nemuri is to sleep, which I kind of want to do after the stream. Ebi, which is shrimp. Hone, which is... Hone is either bone or skeleton. I think it's bone, but it looks like the kanji just looks like a person. Kind of looks like a skeleton, so. Tea, blood. This shop sells fresh nigiri sushi. この店は、新鮮な握り寿司を売ります。There we go. たこ焼きは好きですか? Do you like fried octopus balls? Calling them fried octopus balls is... Like, I feel like every single time I say it, I have to put emphasis on the balls. I don't know why, but I feel like that's just the way that, like, linguistics work. That's just the way English works. It's already almost 90 minutes, that crazy. Time flies when you're watching Migu study. Yeah. Time flies when you watch Miguel, like, continuously mispronounce things. Takoyaki wa suki desu ka? Do you like fried octopus balls? I never tried takoyaki, but I want to. Do octopi have balls? You know, you should look that up. You should type that into your search bar and then come back to me. Cause I'm kind of curious myself now.
タコは海に泳いでいる。
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 Squids swim in the ocean. Fuck. The octopus is swimming in the sea.
刺身を食べません。
兄は刺身を食べません。My older brother does not eat sashimi.
家族でマグロ寿司を作りました。
家族
でマグロ寿司を作りました。
家族でマグロ寿司を作りました。
で、マグロ寿司を作りました。
We made tuna sushi as a family. You know, for some reason my brain wired completely differently and thought this meant that I made tuna sushi of my family. Like I turned my family into tuna sushi. They have a single gonad. making them gonochoric. You know, you learned a new word today, I learned a new word today. I learned gonochoric, and you learned hachi. Now, which word is more useful? My bets are on the B's. Sake no yo na aji datta. It tasted like salmon. She works at a conveyor belt sushi shop. 彼女は回転寿司屋をNo, 違う。彼女は回転寿司屋で働いている。
彼女は会屋で働いている。
イピー！彼女は回転寿司屋で働いている。He works at a conveyor belt sushi shop.
刺身を4切れ注文した。
もう一回ください。
刺身を4切れ注文した。刺身を4切れ注文した。
刺身を4切れを注文した。4切れ。I ordered 4 slices of sashimi, I think. 刺身を4切れ注文した。
刺身を4切れ注文した。
Yeah. 刺身を4切れ注文した。I'm starting to slur my words. We're not starting to. I'm continuously slurring my words. So after this one, that'll have to be the end.
イカには10本の足がある。
イカには Whoops.
には
10本の足がある。Squid have 10 legs. Squids have 10 legs. I bought 20 sheets of roasted seaweed. Norio. This time, 20. 20. That's not the right counter. Norio 20枚。20枚買った。There we go. Migu is EP. You know what? Funnily enough, let's move on to Zatsu real quick. Funnily enough, I've been awake since 6:30. And if you know me, you know that Migu usually rises at about noon 1 o'clock. But today, I fell asleep at 3 at night / in the morning, and I woke up at 6:30. After that, I went downstairs, had breakfast, had my coffee, and then, I went online to do the Morning with Migu stream. And since then, I haven't slept, nor taken a nap. I've just kind of been sitting around. Actually, I did play a little bit of Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. And there's a fun little story surrounding that. Or from the time that I was playing earlier today. I went to a Skyview tower. And, when I got launched into the air, I was looking around for some shrines that I could do. And I was like, oh yeah, there's a shrine over there. But, falling back down to the earth is going to take a little while. So I'll just close my eyes. And during those, 20, 30 seconds that it took me to fall to the earth, I actually managed to, fall asleep. But I was awoken by the sound of Link hitting the ground. So in that very short span of time, I accidentally managed to, launch Link several kilometers up into the air and then splat down onto the ground. And that's when I decided that no, maybe I should close down the game and go have a nap. Spoiler alert, I didn't take a nap. I had lunch, and then I had a bunch of coffee. But after this, I will take a nap. Probably. But yeah, that was a tiny, tiny little bit of kanji. I actually had another 7 kanji to study today, but I just couldn't be bothered with my handwriting, so I'll practice that and I'll get back to you some other time. And then Duolingo. Duolingo never fails to lightly get on my nerves because they don't do grammar. What does grammar? Well, textbooks, workbooks. So I'll have to do some of those as well. But I had fun. But yeah, it is currently 7:40 p.m. 8 in the evening, Tuesday, June 18th, and I would like to thank you for joining me. And I will see you most likely on Thursday. What will I do on Thursday? I have no clue. I think that's when the new Elden Ring DLC drops. And if I manage to sort out a character until then, I might do Duolingo. I might do Elden Ring. If I don't, then it's probably going to be Duolingo again. And I have loads more stories to tell regarding not only learning languages, but also a bunch of other random shit, so look forward to that. But yeah, Otsu Migu.